Just
Yeah.
like,
And then video one time I saw it, you're like, yeah. And I was like, oh shit.
oh, me. I get it this close, but no,
You sound like Darth Vader.
oh, me.
You guys are sick. I hear all this like 20 times louder in my ear.
Yeah, no, I
I
can
like how
only
you have to
imagine.
talk in the microphone.
And then I hear myself, which is even worse.
You're one of those people that like to hear yourself talk.
No, I hate it. I want nothing less. Until
It feels weird.
When you're on the tractor, when you have the headphones in, and you start singing, you hear yourself talk, you're just like, damn, I sound like that.
Yeah. Ready, Ramon? Hit record whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready to. Just bam it.
Three.
Joke's on you guys, I've been recording.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
wow. Wow. All right.
I don't really like listening to my own voice.
Nah.
They're editing it. I hate that whole process.
Like the way
Because then I have to listen to it again and again and again just to get where I need to cut it out. Or Ramon says a bad word. And it's like not allowed. And so then I have to go over it and I just hear Ramon's voice again and again and again.
He does that pretty often, actually.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I
Really?
noticed.
Why? No, I'm already getting in trouble by him. It's enough. Do you? I don't need it. I'm just playing. I'm just
Okay. Dang.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I
I'm
feel
just
like
playing.
she will get anyone in trouble.
Oh, 100%.
I love doing that.
I'm sure you do.
I do.
The look on your face says otherwise.
Yeah. Cat plays innocent, but she's not.
I am innocent. Thank you so much.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my
I
god.
respect that. I respect that.
Well, welcome back to another episode of Broke Boys. I'm here with Ramon,
I'm here with Morton.
and we got a special guest, the white boy himself, Nathan.
America.
Yeah, he comes with the Trump flag. Just
Tell me why I thought he was like, hey, he's gonna walk in with cowboy boots and helmet. Like, yeah, this is gonna be a good ass podcast
yeah,
episode.
and he is. And honest,
I almost did.
he's wearing his favorite merch, the Yee. What is it called?
Yee.
The Yee. That he has that shit blasted everywhere. Even in his underwear, his chones got that.
That's where I draw the line.
He's like, joke's on you. I don't wear chones.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He said I'm in commando, look. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you for coming today.
Yes.
It's gonna
I
be-
love the podcast.
It's gonna be interesting as fuck for this one.
Super interesting.
Yeah. So for this one, we wanted you definitely like the conspiracies that we've been doing,
Oh god.
and you were saying like, yeah, I want to do one with conspiracy with you guys. I was like, sure, bring us whatever conspiracies you got on the table. We're willing to talk about it. Ramon has a couple here and there that he talks about, so we'll talk a little bit more about it. But yeah, we're excited that you came, and we appreciate you making time for it.
Yes.
For real.
anytime.
Hey, he's gonna be here to witness all the inside jokes we got, bro.
Yeah.
He'll be the first person.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Well, before we continue, let's go ahead and let's roll the intro.
Question.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit louder?
I can talk a little bit later. Yeah.
I'm deaf.
Yeah, we got it. Come on, you too.
Bet.
I could hear Ramon.
Oh,
Oh, you're closer to Ramon. Yeah.
bro, Scooter. Sits on his
I
lap.
said. Yeah. All
Uh,
right.
So do we need to be this close? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. When I edit it, I have to adjust the audio volume of
Okay.
it, anyways. So everything just starts working on its own. That's why I really don't trip about it with the audio. It's more of the video that's the issue. What do you think about this whole podcast? Did you?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
He's our first reporter, bro.
When you first said something, or when I first saw the Instagram post, I was like, "Shoot, it's gonna be my new thing when I'm at work." I listen to it every day.
Yeah,
listens to our bullshit every day. I respect that. I
Yeah.
respect that.
for sure.
Well, it's like when we bullshit at work.
Mhm.
It's like, and then when I listen to, it, I'm like, that's even better.
No, on God.
Or like hearing the same stories again. It's like
Mhm.
twice as funny.
No, there's times where like me and Nathan, we grew up together. So a little bit of background story for the people that are listening. Nathan is my boss's son. So me and Nathan, we grew up since we were kids.
Since I was a fetus.
Yeah, since he was a fetus. I seen him everywhere as a kid. You know, he would be working around with Jerry, and then my dad would be working around with my dad. So we grew up in the farm together. Obviously, he was richer.
Hey, no. I see myself the same as you.
No, for sure. No, and you know what, man? And a lot of the workers, like, they see Nathan as part of the raza also.
No. Let's put it straight. They see me as the golden boy.
Oh, we do see him as
Oh,
the
and
golden
I
boy.
hate it.
Because, like, bro, something happens to you at work, we're fucked.
Who cares? It's part of the job.
Dude, there was times where my dad was just like, this was just an example. He was just like, I need you to get under the forklift and grease it and like
Oh,
put up.
pissed.
And I was just like, yeah, I'll do it. And I have to jack up the forklift a little bit to slide under it. And Nathan was just like, I'll go. I was just like, no. I was like, I don't.
No, that's why I took a picture of you. You said, oh, what did I put?
I'm stuck, stepbrother, or what?
Step, bro. I'm stuck.
That's what you put.
Oh hell no!
But it's just like shit like that we were like, no, Nathan can't do it. Like,
And then I told your dad, I was like, no, I'll do it.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you're fine. And I'd be doing the sketchiest stuff ever.
yeah.
And he's like, that's not good.
Yeah. There'd be times that he would climb up. So we stack up the bins, the wooden bins for like peaches. We stack them 8 high.
Yeah.
There's times that early in the morning he wanted to take a good picture. He'd climb all the way up to the top.
I was on the forklift then.
And he'd be on the forklift climbing up.
I watched after my dad. He's done it.
Yeah, I know, but we were like, fuck, if Nathan falls, that's it for all of us.
Workers' comp.
Oh, he's like, damn.
He's like, I'm getting cashed out.
My dad listens to that part.
He's gonna be all right. Clip that.
He's gonna send you a message on the side with like, hey, can you send me that little clip right there? Just in case if he gets hurt. Educational purposes.
Yeah, Nathan has had a shit ton of mamadas happen, bro. He's funny. It's funny as fuck. I'm never gonna forget the first time that he was working in Harvest during the forklifts.
Was it when I like first started?
It was like in the very beginning.
Like when I was like 7?
No. It was a little. You were a little bit older. You were. I think you were already in high school. You were like a freshman, I think.
Oh, okay.
And he had a little bit more responsibility. And all the workers, my uncle, my dad, they were like, oh, well, Nathan knows what to do. Like, come on, he's the boss's son. Eres pendejo. And I'm like, okay, my bad then.
No.
Like, all right, then, like, I'll have him do it. Yeah. So then I would tell Nathan in confidence, like, hey, man, can you check the oils in the forklifts? If they need oil, put oil in it. And then check out the waters and the radiators and all that. And so he's like, yeah, I got you. So he's checking all that, right? Yeah. And we're like, okay, we're about to get slammed. We get slammed with a bunch of peaches getting dumped. Yeah. I look over. This dude turns on the forklift. Oil spilling everywhere on the floor. And he looks at me. He looks at me. He was just like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. And I was just like, what you do? And he was like, I just put oil like you said. And so then I'm like, okay. So then I was just like, all right, well, it's fine. Maybe it just busted or something, right? I open up the hood and I check the engine and I pull out I open up the main housing that he dumped the oil in. It's filled up to the brim. I pull it.
Fresh. I think I was probably 7th, 8th.
Bro, I pull out the dipstick, and you know how in the dipstick the trae las rayas, when it's the max, this shit, the max is supposed to be like this. Homeboy had it to the top of the damn dipstick.
That's the funny part. I would go in the shop. I would change all the oil in the tractors. Every year before harvest would start. And the one time I forget. I do it on the own forklift I use. Yeah. And then your dad pulls up.
My dad pulls up, and I'm already trying to take off the screw from the bottom of the motor so I can drain out the oil and then put it all over again. And he gets mad at me. He's just like, "Hijo de tu puta madre, no miras?" And I was just like, "What? Like, what did I do?" I was just like, "Nathan filled it up to the brim." He was just like, "It's your responsibility. You're taking care of him." And I was just like, "I didn't know. Like you guys said, like y'all were talking all big that he knows everything."
That's what I would get mad at. I would get mad at that. Your dad would get pissed off at you, and I'd be like, no, it's not his fault. Blame it on me. He's like, no.
Yeah.
Simple. No.
No.
He's
Yeah.
like, no, you're fine. It's his fault now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I was out there getting crucified. He's like, hey, it's my fault. No.
Bro, I was used to getting the blame since I was a youngin.
And then there's the little white boy running around.
Bro, he would be a
when we get
menace.
The go-kart.
Yeah, with a
Whipping
go
around.
kart. He would be doing donuts in the middle of the field. Then he upgraded from the go kart to the forklift, and he started doing donuts on the forklift.
Yeah, I did that once. I didn't break anything.
No, you did it. Just
Oh,
different
my.
things.
Why is it always the forklift I'm running, the hoses break?
I don't know, but it's always something every year, and I've always said this: Nathan never fails. Every harvest, Nathan never fails. Something has to fuck up with Nathan driving it.
Okay, that last spin, that was your fault. That was so funny.
It's funny that everybody blamed you, and I was just like, "Yeah, I'll take it."
Well, the bin off the top stack fell straight down. And there's a post that you guys tie up the horses for
Yeah.
to wash them. Well, the bin landed perfectly into a shish
It got
kebab.
impaled. Show him the picture. You got the
I
picture.
have it.
I think you do. I think you took a picture of it.
Oh,
But yeah, like I didn't realize that the top bin that I had at the very top, I was stacking it 8 high, was about to fly off. And so when I stacked it, and as soon as I was backing out, the bin just flew right over. Got impaled by a wooden fucking stake that's right there.
you just talked about that part.
Look, the outfit that I got.
Like, where's that one video? I need.
So Nathan's showing Ramon it was his dad's birthday,
Uh-huh.
and I had told Nathan, I was like, I'm gonna get him Air Force Ones. I'm gonna get his dad's Air Force One and some Pro Clubs.
Uh-huh.
And Nathan didn't believe me. So then I show up that day with the Air Force Ones and the Pro Clubs. And Jeremy was just laughing about it. He was just like,
But at the end of the night, he was a little hammered. So
Yeah.
he walks around. He's like, "Oh, that's why they walk like that." That was so funny. I
Dude.
never.
genuine reaction. I loved it. I loved his reaction when he
He's
saw
like,
it.
"Wow."
Oh.
And then he got all happy when I bought him the
crease
crease protectors.
Yeah.
He was like, "I'm gonna wear these. I'm just gonna wear them at the wedding."
He was gonna wear him? Oh shit. Yeah, no, I saw Hannah. Hannah was
Oh, yeah, that's what she said.
yeah, I saw her when I was gonna clock in. And she asked me too. I was like, nah, I'm not working the wedding. Thank God.
Damn.
I don't like dealing with none of that shit.
I don't think they left until like 11, 12 at night. I was like,
Yes, pretty much. But
I
man,
think your dad had the picture.
my dad had the picture.
of the bin.
Yeah, he had the picture. But yeah, just fucking shish kebab, that fucking Ben. Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
just different stories. Like I said, like Nathan never fails. Every harvest never
Every
fails
harvest.
to just break something. Never
Good at
does.
It's my specialty.
That is his specialty.
I will break anything and everything. Anything I touch.
That's how we know. We were like, oh shit, it's a good harvest season. Nathan already broke something.
Good harvest season.
Or like when I was first starting, my grandpa was like, "Oh, you're doing great." I was like 7, barely touched the pedals, and I was driving into a bin. Well, he kept doing like those hand signals, you know, and I actually hit the gas and the clutch jumps, and I go straight into the side of the bin, and then
Full of peaches.
like 6, 7 years later, 2 years ago,
Uh-huh.
I found the same exact bin I punctured.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Damn.
I was like, wow.
Memories. Dude, I'm never gonna forget this one time that we were unloading the truck, full of empties, and he goes and
Einstein.
he's getting ready to pick up the empties, and the truck driver, I don't know what he was on, but then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna move the whole thing." Nathan already has his forks in with the bins already on his forklift.
Because he undid all the things.
He goes forward, or no, he goes back.
Yeah, he goes backwards.
He goes backwards,
And just-
knocks the ones in the back off.
So I was unloading it from the front. So we could
Yeah.
get ready to load bins. And I was like, "Oh, cool! I can stack now." Because he undid all the ties and everything. Nah,
Dude,
he
I was
looked at me like it was my fault.
yeah. He got mad. He was like, "Why are you there?" And it's just like, bro, like,
Boy was like 80 years old.
yeah,
He looked like Albert Einstein.
he did. You did.
When Vanilla Ice came through.
Vanilla. Oh my
Vanilla
god!
Ice.
Don't even get me started, bro. There's a dude that we named him Vanilla Ice. Dude was a weirdo, man. Try to get my number. Try to be friends with me.
So funny.
I gave him a wrong number, bro, just because I was like, get off my
Or
back,
you
bro.
walked over and he's like, I gave him the wrong number. He's like, what do you want to do? He's like, hang out. I'm like, why?
I don't know.
He was just like, I need friends.
But
I see this
that's.
guy
I
right
think
here.
that's what he was saying. That he was
He's
just
like,
like,
"Hey."
oh, he was talking about stoners. Stoners need to unite. That's what he was saying.
That sounds like some cult. He's like, yes, I'm starting a cult. Stoners need to reunite.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, stoners need to unite.
Dude, just different things. Me and Nathan, we've had some menace. We were menaces together. That's for sure. That's why a lot of people don't like us working
Then we had
together.
the times when we were digging the holes on Jay's one.
Yeah, so this
We
new
had this,
field,
therapy sessions out
we had
there.
therapy sessions out there where we were shoveling, making, discovering the pipes.
working.
Hit you with that whatever.
Oh my
I don't want to
God.
do it anymore.
You know,
That's too
damn
Oh,
oh my
How many
God.
holes did we dig that day?
We dug a lot.
Oh, it was like over 2 weeks. And we got done digging the holes, and my dad hired a guy.
Yeah. Yeah, because you guys had to relocate everything, huh?
Yeah, we had to reclip. It was like 50 or 60.
There was a lot of stuff that we weren't going to be able to do it.
I feel
God
it
damn.
was a pain anyways.
Yeah.
I got the tractor stuck like 4 or 5 times, buried it down in the frame.
Everyone's laughing.
My dad was pissed. I call him, I need help. Colt comes with the tractor. I get yelled at. But it's a life lesson. We all have those.
Yeah, well, I got more of them than ever. But I remember one time that right here at the house, there was the vineyards,
Oh.
and we had to shred the vines that were already cut, the canes. And my dad was just like, "Well, let's take it out there and let's take out the shredder and shred all the vines." I was like, "Okay." I pull up, and as soon as I get in there, I'm just like, "Dad, this shit looks hella muddy. Like, I don't think I'm gonna
Was
be."
When it was grapes or?
Yeah, when it was the
Oh.
grapes, and we were on that side. We were on
Oh.
the far end, and I was just like, I don't think it's gonna work. He was just like, no, it's gonna work. It's fine. He was like, put 4x4 and you're good. And I was just like, okay, fine. So then I get in there,
Yeah.
turn on the shredder and everything, and haul ass. And the next thing you know, I got stuck in the mud. And my dad looks at me. He's just like, "Are you fucking stupid?" And I was just like, what was I supposed to do?
And if I did the same thing, you'd be like, oh, my bad.
He would be like, "No worry, Nathan. We'll hook it up to the
Boy
truck."
looks at you, you fucking stupid.
And then there's no way to get it out.
No, so he got pissed and he was like, "Get off that." He's like, "We're gonna go to the shop, get another tractor, and pull that bitch out." I was like, "Okay, fine." We did that. He got mad at me. I was just like, "How you get mad at something that you told me to do?"
Well, like when it was grapes and I was in the cab tractor and disking and cutting canes with it,
Yeah,
and I actually turned too sharp and I fucking break off the whole.
yeah.
And my dad's like, you broke it. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you see the weld? It's completely cracked and swinging. Like I picked it up and it was dangling. And Martine's like, how'd you do that? I was like, I don't
Dude,
know.
I'm never gonna forget that. We were working and my dad was just like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna have you on the cab," and so that way you can do all that.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at the cab and I'm like, something don't look right. And my dad's just like, he was just like, "What you do?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was just like, "You broke one of the arms." I'm like, "Bro, I just turned it on."
Because when you turn this the wheel, the tire would hit the freaking cane cutter.
Yeah. So the cane cutters, there's 2 on the side. So one that's perfectly straight this way,
Uh-huh.
the other one that's
Dangling
on the
side.
net.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh shit,
What's
man.
the other one? Oh, how many stem pipes are broken?
Hey, yeah.
Or the irrigation that
yeah.
blew up the whole line?
He blew up the whole fucking thing. Have I ever told you
told me
that?
about
This
that.
dude blew up. This dude.
Because your dad trusts me with it. He's like, oh, can you go start the water? And I was like, oh, yeah.
Hey,
He's like,
break.
"Okay." He was like, okay, it's this one, and then these 2, then you're good. Well, I went the far corner back this way, and all of a sudden I see water gushing out, and I'm like, damn.
He just looks at
And
it.
then
So my dad.
that one, I felt bad 'cause we got two of the guys to come help me dig it out. And my dad's
Yeah.
like, no, you're doing it. And my dad's like, it's a life lesson. You need to do it.
So then my dad explains it. He's just like, he's always explained it to all of us. He's like, if you open the water valves, you first you open all the other ones, then you go back and you close the rest of them. But first open them. If not,
Because there's different ways of doing it. You can open one of them and then go back to the other ones and do it. Well, I went in the wrong order.
Yeah, he closed them and then opened the other ones, but he closed the two main ones.
It was like 200 psi of pressure coming out.
God damn.
Dude nuked the whole field.
It was literally the main. It was
A little Chernobyl disaster.
All the Mexicans were fucking washed out.
He left another footprint on the sun. Oh, damn.
But it was 5 foot deep hole and like probably 6 feet across. Hole.
Yeah, something like
I-
that.
Damn.
And then I had to, and my dad's like, you gotta fix it. And I was like, okay.
Just
And then your dad texts me when it happened. He's like, oh, there's another leak somewhere. It was in the middle of the road next to the New Almonds. And he's like, yeah, you have to dig it. I was like, damn. And that was all up to my chest then. I was only like 5'4", probably.
Damn.
Yeah, damn.
God damn.
Holy shit. Yeah, no. Nathan's a menace. He ran me over.
I did. That clutch be jumping though.
He ran me over. And listen to this, bro. He ran me over, and I got in trouble for it. Everybody saw, and I got in trouble for it.
Yeah, the 5 foot tall white boy ran over. At least he had steel toe on.
Yeah, I had
Your
steel
foot
toe
was
boots.
swollen though.
Yeah, my foot got hella swollen off of
And
it.
your dad said, "Why'd you put your foot there?"
Yeah, he was just like, mira, ponte atención, no mira las cosas. And I was just like, bro, I was giving him simple instructions, and he let go of the clutch. Like,
Have you noticed every time you walk over, your dad walks over, I turn it off?
no,
Yeah.
you do.
From that, every time someone like walks over to me, or like unless I'm giving them a stamp,
Yeah.
I'll put in a neutral, or I'll do everything in my
Yeah.
power to not let it roll.
And you know what made it worse? I ended up getting chewed out because Jeremy asked me what happened, and I was like, "Oh, Nathan had run me over my foot," and my dad was just like, "Why would you say that?" And I was just like,
And then my
if-
dad walks over to me, he's like, "Why'd you do that?" And I was like, "I didn't need to." I was like 13.
my dad got mad at me. He was just like, "Pa qué dices? Pa la otra te quedas callado." And I was just like, "Well, my bad then. I won't say anything."
I was just like, hey, you I would have been like, nothing.
With a forklift certification, we're all laughing
Oh my!
because the guy was like, yeah, that's why I was going to run over someone's foot." And we both died laughing in the back of the class.
and I looked
and
at
he's like-
Nathan, and
The guy's like, "Why are you two laughing?" I was like, "No."
we were like, "I'm not saying nothing because we got to get these licenses." If I say that, I'd be like, "Nathan ran me over," and he'd be like, "All right, you're done. Go home."
Even half the class was being ridiculously stupid.
Yeah, dude, that whole thing was a fucking joke.
I'm thankful we got it. And it was
Yeah, for
free.
sure. But I was just like, I expected it to be more serious than what it was, and they
Yeah.
made it sound to be
Serious?
yeah. But it was just like we ended up getting picked on the entire time, and me and Nathan found out that everything that we've learned throughout our childhood has been a lie,
What we learned from my grandpa, your dad,
Yeah.
my dad.
and all that is wrong. So there was this one thing that you I know you have it in construction. Se ponen a chiflar.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you know, then start whistling and be like, hey, stop, you know? So then there was a specific topic that the guy was talking about, the instructor, and he was like saying like, oh, what's your guys' sign to like stop doing or anything, or
Or, like, get the attention of
get
the-
your
Yeah.
attention of the other person. And I was just like, well, we whistle at each other. He looks at the girls at the corner and he looks at us and he's just like, that is sexual harassment. And I was just like, huh? I'm like, who the fuck's gonna be whistling like that at work?
I also wanted to tell him, he's like, well, if you put it in that perspective, yeah, but when it's all guys on the ranch,
Yeah.
I was
that's
like,
all we all learned.
Like, it's not we doing that.
Yeah, there's a difference between two different whistles.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're the ones where they go and that shit is super loud and you're like, all right.
You're just like, oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, someone's gonna be like, hey, Oh, come on. You feel me? Like, nah.
Why are you gonna be on the forklift like, ooh?
He's like, you talking to me? Oh my god, dude.
Dude,
That's
yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Like I said, it was just super unprofessional, and I was like, I expected more, and then
fun.
it was fun. It was
Yeah.
fun just because me and Nathan were fucking around the whole time.
Because I would have been sad if you're like, no, I'm not doing it. I got plans. I was like, damn.
I almost didn't, just because like I had told you, I was like, I had everything already scheduled that
I
that
was
weekend,
Like, please.
and I was like,
You know,
well,
I
I
was
gotta do it.
depressed. I would have been in that class by myself for 2 days.
Your ADHD would not let you sit that long.
I forgot my medicine the first day.
Yeah.
And that was the worst day to forget it.
There was times that I was trying to really listen to the instructor, and he would go on
You'd go
Off
on
the book.
rants.
and then talk about politicians, talk about Gavin
That
Newsom,
was so funny.
and I was just like, okay,
Well, he called that girl a bite.
Biden, what was it?
You're a freaking Biden or something like
Something like that. He called this girl that was there, and I was like, all right,
that. You do you.
you do you, man. Like,
I would have just looked at him and be like, wow.
Yeah.
You biting her?
and then when we took the driving thing, we're used to driving a certain way. We're used to doing things a certain way in a fast-paced manner, and then in a safe manner, of
You
course.
got mad at me for going fast.
Yeah, and then he was just like, "No, that's not how you do." Then he was just like, "You guys are supposed to stop, lift up the forks, and all this other stuff." And usually we're like, we know how we're operating the machine.
We've been doing it since we were little kids.
Yeah, and then like every little bit, like he was just trying to like watch us and pay attention to us, and that's why I was like, all
He
right,
would
I
pay
gotta do
attention more to us than anyone else.
this. Yeah,
And then he would pick on me. You're going first.
yeah,
And then get mad at me for being the, like, backing up. Like, we would put our hands around the roll bar
yeah.
and
To
so we
turn
could
around.
turn better.
You guys are-
And he was like, "You're not
He's
supposed
like,
to do
"No."
that at all."
And then he would go on a
He's like, "You're gonna lose your-
story.
You're gonna
Because
lose
like
your
some
fingers.
guy was trying to like show off, and he would he hit a pole,
Uh-huh.
and all his fingers came off.
But what are the chances of you doing that, though? Like, if you
The
have...
it was open parking lot.
Yeah,
Man's just gonna picture a pole right there. He's like, yeah, your fingers off. You're like, where?
Oh, he was, bro, because I did that during one of the practice.
It was
Because I
in
turned around
practice.
and he said, "Watch your fingers," and I was just like, "Oh, my bad, man, bro."
And I was like, and then for the test, I put my hands underneath my legs. I was like, I'm not doing
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I saw that there was like a handle right here, and I turned around and I was just gripping on the
But then
handle.
your back won't turn.
Yeah. And I was just like, and he was like talking about OSHA certified and shit like that. And I was like, this is stupid. And I was like, well, this forklift isn't OSHA certified because where the seat's at,
Uh-huh.
the roll cage is like right here.
No, no,
But
it's lower than that.
It's lower than that, but then it's like it ends right here.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, if something were to fall, ain't nothing protecting my head.
We're dead. Well, that one guy, he was literally touching it.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn.
I was just like, yeah, I don't know. But most of the people in that class, to be honest with you, and me and Nathan said it, they definitely didn't deserve their license.
I respect.
They learned it through like
that.
answering the questions right and stuff like
Yeah.
that, through like the test, the written portion of it. But the driving portion of it, they definitely needed more training.
It should have been like 1.5 to 2 days, maybe, full of driving.
I mean, at least they weren't like me that learned how to operate a forklift through YouTube. But I respect that.
Yeah, and they were asking us
YouTube
questions.
has answers for everything.
Yeah, and they were asking us a bunch of questions and like tips.
Yeah.
But then me and Nathan were like, bro, we're just trying to get this shit over with. And we were done after.
Me eating my hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Grew up in hard.
Oh my god, yeah. Good times. Good times. Well, let's go ahead and jump into the conspiracies. I know we've been talking.
Are you guys ready to get swatted or something like that? FBI barging through that door.
God damn. The way that I've been like, not the GoPro, not the GoPro, not the equipment.
Fuck that, bro. The PlayStation group chat.
Oh, don't even say that.
I
Lethal.
don't even want to know.
Those group chats get linked, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, like the
Where-
one I was listening to when you're on the.
Yeah. We're going away for a long time. I'm just saying that.
Oh, I know you're going away a long time.
I'll be there.
No more 1 hour sleep session.
Hey, you know what? Let's continue on to this. Yeah, bro. Let's see what kind of conspiracy you got.
I don't
Suck a
want to
dick,
start it
Marty.
off. You go.
I go.
Yeah, he started off.
Man, the only one that I really was actually like interested and focused on was the one where I don't know if you guys seen where they had like this whole press in about the whole UFO thing, and they had that one guy talking about it.
Well, it was like 2018 or something like that.
Where they were asking him like a bunch of questions, were just like, were there any fatalities like about what people knew, and he's just like, I can't answer that. I got like, you know, all that stuff, and pretty much saying that there's actually proof of it. You know, that there's UFOs and all that stuff.
There's proof of everything, bro.
But like, there was just like, I'm just like, okay, you know, there's proof of that. Like, why had a
Boy,
It was Orlando. They found one. Took a picture. It's 2018. They did it, and then they came out with it like maybe a year or two ago, and then I'm not talking about it. No.
What's the other one that they try to hide so much was the one that crashed in Mexico? That's the one they try to hide. They couldn't, bro. They drive with a whole ass semi pass by with you've seen it in the back,
I saw
and they were trying to hide it, saying that it wasn't.
Yeah,
bro, come on now.
It was a donut.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo,
it's a prop, guys. It's a prop.
It's a prop.
The Simpsons movie.
Yeah, but another conspiracy that I was seeing is how I think it's Egypt, the three pyramids. How they are perfectly aligned with what is it, the Orion's belt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's just like, okay, like what level of technology were they, like, could you imagine like how they were able to move all those stones, build the pyramids, and build their empires and shit like that?
How tall they are, those just one stone, how tall they are. I think it was like 6-7 feet tall. And then width, I don't remember. But then they just found one, I think it was in North Pole or somewhere.
Yeah.
There's the Egypt ones, there's ones in Mexico, and then now there's ones up in the mountains somewhere covered in snow.
Okay. So somehow they all, like, think about it, like they have to all get connected one way.
Yeah.
And then during a certain period of time, like you had the Aztec empires that had their pyramids, then you got the Egyptians, and now you're saying like there was out there in the North Pole
Exactly. Come on now.
I wouldn't doubt if there's other ones that were hidden, and that's how they're forming communication. You know?
What was that other one where they were saying that in the North Pole, they're not in Antarctica or something like that, there's like a hidden city. Like, I remember that was trending so much on TikTok that there was like a hidden city or something like that.
I think that you are right. I think in Antarctica there is like certain places that people can't go because it's really cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain places that people can't go because of the temperatures and then the oxygen level too.
Yeah. And I was just like, dude, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, god damn. I don't even know like what the reaction would be like, bro. Next thing you know, there's a whole ass mothership outside and we're just chilling here in the podcast, just chopping it up.
I'd be like the old movie, I come in peace.
I don't want peace, I want problems.
Oh my god, bro. It's all fun and games until that shit happens and we're gonna be here like,
oh no.
They're amongst us, I believe.
oh
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, I think I've said it before. I think that they look similar to us, but in just different forms.
I wouldn't doubt it, bro.
I don't think that they don't look green or gray.
It's like the old Men in Black where they change like their
appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it, bro. The famous people that are quote unquote cloned, they're them.
Oh god.
Just think about it.
Do you know certain artists that they say that are cloned?
Oh yeah, Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane? Is that what
Yeah.
Gucci Mane? Yeah, because bro, the fool was hella but it was kind of hard though if you really think about it, because he went to jail. He was fat though, bro. Came out slim as hell, but he obviously, come on now.
Prison, I guess.
I mean, you work out, you have nothing else to do. So they were just like, nah, he got cloned because, you know, this and they started talking about like his tattoo he has on his cheek and all that stuff. But I'm just like, y'all could probably be tripping, man. It just works out.
Like Katy Perry.
Katy Perry? See, that one's just, no, Britney Spears is worse.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
where I'd be like,
yeah. Yeah, she's on one, bro. She's on, what are those pills that I told you she was on?
Zombie pills?
Huh?
Zombie pills?
Nah, it's like
It's a specific thing.
it's like a specific pill like that makes you like
I forgot, man, but that was a while back that we talked about
Twitch
that.
out?
nah, it's like you
It's an antidepressant.
it's an antidepressant because I guess she said
There's
that
so many of those, though.
huh?
No, not Prozac.
Nah.
That one screws you up.
Because she's like she was trying to like her dad was trying to force her to dance, but she didn't want to.
What a weirdo.
So her dad just slipped her a pill and was just like put it against her will. She started dancing. You know, hey, take this.
Mind control pill?
God damn, that's weird. To be like, hey, Ramon, take this, man.
I'll fuck
Gotta
on
dance right now.
I'll fuck
You
on
start step dancing.
On his Travis Scott.
Oh my god, man. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, no, there's another one too of this. I guess he was a scientist or a researcher for underwater. He was a diver, and so he said that during his expeditions he saw that he went to the very bottom of the ocean. I forgot specifically where it was at, but he started seeing this landmark of mussels just laid out, and in the middle of it was a lake.
Yeah.
And he was just like, well, how is it that there's another like water barrier if I'm already underwater? So then he was like, all right, I'm gonna go further down with the sub. As he's going down to the lake, he smacks and bounces right off of it, and he can't go into it at all.
Well, there's like an underwater city like that where there's I don't know where it is exactly, but there's some person like that went down. Well, it's like a whole nother world, and they're like they have their own ecosystem, stuff like
God
that.
damn.
That's interesting.
There's another one, it's a giant cave that has its own ecosystem, clouds.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen
I think
that.
I showed you that one.
Yeah,
That one
you
was
showed me that one.
trippy.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's this cave that has like everything like
They,
clouds.
Clouds
this
and everything.
mountain where they call it the wedding cake,
Uh-huh.
and it's just like 7 tiers.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a scene from Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Or even like a scene from Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Yeah.
What's
okay.
the other movie? Journey to Center of the Earth.
Oh,
Yes,
like one of
yes.
those?
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
It's all real too. Like biologists go there, and it's like
To
it's
do research
5
on it.
miles long. Yes.
Oh,
It's in Vietnam.
it's in Vietnam?
That's where it is.
Mm.
Yeah, and it takes like 2 days to get out of it. You won't see sunlight for 2 days.
For 2 days. God
But like, there's like
damn.
gaps like that where the sun will come through.
Come
But
through, but it takes
it's
2
5
days.
miles long.
But it's just like it's weird that here on Earth there's hidden places, you know,
Hidden
Yeah.
gems.
hidden gems.
Yep. There you
And
go,
you don't
Jam.
you don't notice that there could be another thing underneath us. Maybe there's a whole other city.
I wouldn't even doubt it, bro. Come on.
This is my theory. My
That's some
theory
scary shit.
is that you know how they always say that they've only explored, I think it was 20% of all the ocean. They've only discovered
Yeah, it's-
species and stuff like that. Only at least 20%. It's very surface level, and that's why they always find different things. Different things
Yeah.
wash up, and they're just like, "What the fuck is this?"
Like from Japan.
Yeah. So
We only discovered 5% of the ocean.
So,
5%. My bad.
so
Way off.
it's like,
I gave too much credit to the humans. Fuck you guys.
But they've mapped. It said they've mapped 20%, but they've actually like seen and observed 5%. But they've mapped 20.
Well, it's like Japan when the hurricanes come through and there's like they discover 20 new species of or ocean creatures or like crabs. Like if you go to the
Crabs.
Monterey Aquarium, holy crap! Some of the stuff in there now.
Yeah.
Like there's that giant spider crab.
Yeah.
It's like 6 feet long. Just the legs itself.
damn.
And it's like 5 foot tall or something like that. There's like 4 of them in this place.
God damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like
saying.
the deep ocean, they have weird stuff down there.
Well, you know how you said like, cause they didn't like they used to say like, pick up the sand at the beach and whatever is left in your hand, that's how much they discovered. So it's whatever you can pick up. I was just like, what the
What do you
fuck?
think Shaquille O'Neal hands?
Oh well, then that's
That's 6%.
what was that? I gave too much credit. Oh my, bro! I
But
wouldn't
like
even doubt
what
it,
I was
though.
saying, like my theory is that the ocean, the water around us is another world. It's another dimension that we can't live in. That
Like
we
in the
can't.
deep-
Bro,
in the
now,
deep
now,
ditches.
now that you
Yeah.
bring that up, bro, I used to see like a lot of things on TikTok about how NASA was supposedly out there killing the last megalodon. I don't know if you guys ever seen that.
I've seen the ones that they say that the NASA has been holding the megalodon in a cage.
Yeah, that sounds
It
like.
would die because
Come
like
on now.
the aquarium, they try to keep. They had 3 great white sharks,
Yeah.
and all 3 of them have died. They can't be kept in captivity.
They can't.
Yeah.
They only have those little ones, you know, like the ones that
Yeah.
like.
And I think
spotted.
because sharks need to be changing their habitat.
They have to
need,
keep moving.
Yeah.
Like, if they stop moving, they die.
yeah.
Damn.
And it's
but-
like the temperature, like the change in temperature, and they have
It's
to go
like-
to different areas.
Yeah, like the great whites. Well, they'll start in like Pismo.
Mhm.
There's like I think there's 3 of them in Pismo right now, and they'll go all the way down the coast, all the way down to Mexico, and then all the way up to Australia,
Mhm.
and then come back.
Yeah.
Damn, just like I didn't even know that. That's
Yeah.
fascinating. It's just crazy though, bro. Like you hear new shit like how NASA's faking everything, the photos and everything like that, and we're paying billions and billions of tax dollars to them for them just to lie to us.
Yeah.
But like that one picture is a shark. Well, from the picture from that they had out. Well, when you zoom it in to like a normal like school bus yard,
Mhm.
it was 3 school buses long.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Like that, I don't know how long a school bus is, but that shark had to be huge.
Yeah, that was a huge ass fucking shark, bro. And it was like they got a picture from a satellite.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
It was
what
a
it was.
satellite image picture of a fucking massive ass shark, bro. And
Yeah.
everybody in the comments were just like, "Come on now."
It's doctored.
It says that school buses are between 20 and 45 feet.
How many was it? It was like 3, right?
was 3 of them.
3, bro.
We're talking short buses or long buses.
100.
Well, that's what
140?
it said, between 20 and 45. So I'm assuming
120 feet?
Oh, sorry.
These short buses are long buses.
it's a valid question, right?
I respect that. I
No,
respect
dude,
that.
respect
I'm
that.
assuming that 20 feet is the smaller buses and 45 are the bigger buses.
Yeah,
Really?
sounds
I'm
right.
assuming.
Sounds about.
Really?
If it was
It's a bigger number.
Couldn't tell you.
So roughly the shark probably looked about 100 feet, maybe even more.
More than that.
more than
More than
that,
Well,
bro.
you said 40,
45.
45. That's 90. So that's about. I can't do math. I dropped out of school, so
45. You said 3 buses, 45,
45
45.
times 3 is 135 feet.
So you're telling me that shark was 135 feet?
well, what's a sperm whales are the biggest whales?
How big is this sperm?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sperm
Well,
whale.
what's
and
the
blue
biggest?
whale.
I thought it was the
Those
whale
are-
shark.
The whale shark?
What shark?
I think
The
it was
whale
the whale shark.
Whale sharks. No, that one's
No?
smaller.
Wait, am I
than-
searching whales or sharks? You guys saying two
What's the
different-
biggest?
whale? It's. I think it's a sperm whale.
The
Or
biggest
where-
whale is the Antarctic blue whale,
Mm-hmm.
the biggest animal on Earth on the planet, weighing up to 400,000 pounds, approximately 98 feet in length. That's the biggest whale.
98
So,
feet in
That
length.
boy
God
dead
damn.
if that shark comes here.
Yeah.
Approximately 33 elephants.
God damn, 33 elephants.
Only 33.
Only 33. Not 32 guys. 33.
33. Yeah, that thing's fucking
Why so
that up.
specific on that?
I don't know. But I like the information. I like that they have to include that so that way you can visualize 33 elephants lined up.
And then it said the biggest shark is the whale shark. I think one of you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whale shark, which is
I
as
still-
large
He
as
said,
60
hey.
feet. Which is as large as 60 feet. It doesn't give me the elephant equivalent, so
Well,
I hate to break it.
That's
We'll put
2
that in
elephants. That's 2 elephants.
Come on, guys, 2 of them, please.
Well, the people that go swimming next to those things.
Yeah, I've
Oh
seen
my
that.
god.
You know, I think this is on my bucket list. I want to swim next to the shark. I want to be in a cage.
Hell no.
I
I
do.
love sharks. I won't. I hate the ocean.
I hate the ocean too. It gets me paranoid, but I gotta do
Like
it.
when I
It's
was
on
at the
back.
beach, when we went to Hawaii and then we went to Mexico, I wouldn't snorkel.
No,
I hyperventilate. I feel like I'm dying.
Damn.
I would
You don't
do
know
it.
what's out
I
there.
mean-
you don't know what's below you.
I know. I just want the octopus just to.
What's that? Hey, what's that
Or
Australian?
the one that octopus that was out on the oil field.
I'd believe the captain if he was just like, release the kraken. And I was just like, fuck.
I'd be like,
Everybody brace
I
yourselves.
look at everybody and be like, all right, guys, we're
Well,
dying.
like in the oil fields or out in the oil rig out in the ocean, there was a type of squid that had claws on it too, and it was massive because they'll have cameras down below the
God damn.
in the water,
Yeah.
and they caught one on camera,
Oh.
and it was huge.
Well, yeah. There's a bunch of unknown species down there.
Oh shit.
You
My
good,
fault,
man?
My fault. My fault. No.
Man, we in the
My
recording
fault.
system.
My fault.
Raymond.
My fault. Look. My fault. That was an
You
accident.
gonna see your girl at 3 in the morning? It doesn't matter.
Listen, oh my fucking.
Get in a
Suck
1
a
hour
dick,
sleep.
bitch. Suck a fuck. Hey, he goes, that's an equivalent.
That's equivalent to 3 elephants.
Not just one.
He's not just one. 3 guys.
Now you
But
got
not the adults, the babies.
I was gonna say here's a real question.
Oh,
Do you think we're living in a matrix?
fuck yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Like a simulation, or is it just like,
Yeah, it's like a simulation where people are kind of controlling us in a way.
oh shit, whoever's controlling up there, come on, blow up this podcast. Let's get this money flowing.
Hurry up, you fucking bitch.
Okay, here's one. Out with COVID.
COVID.
Was
COVID, let me tell you something. COVID was, I feel like, to me, it was probably like a way of
It was a
purge.
goon.
It was like a way to kill off people. Just like the purge.
Oh,
It's like
population
the
control.
population
Yes.
control. There you go.
Well,
It's
'cause
just
didn't
like,
our population just grow like an insane amount.
Yeah.
yeah. But now think about it. It's no. Who's the owner of Microsoft? What's his name?
Jeff Bezos? No, not Jeff,
Jeff
Bezos. That's Amazon.
Yeah, get your
Bill Gates. Bill Gates owns it.
Bill Gates.
bro. Okay, see,
Jeff Bezos is Amazon.
thank you. I know
Boy,
that.
rich.
I think.
Boy, he's a kettle pot.
Dude.
I can't say I did say.
Oh, hey. I respect you said that show with confidence, bro. I love you for that.
I just named a billionaire. I didn't know.
He should have said like,
Wait, what was his name?
I was gonna say Elon Musk, but
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
I thought it was Steve Jobs.
So did you guys?
Steve Jobs used to own Apple.
No, didn't he used to own that Microsoft too?
Nah, I don't.
I
Well,
think
I'm
so.
gonna do a Google search.
I think they're like a sister company in a way.
I think it was. I think that
You know
they.
who would know is Jake.
Huh?
Jake would know.
Jake would know. Yeah. No, but I think it was. I think Steve Jobs started Microsoft and then he lost it, right?
Wasn't there like a? No, I was about to say.
Well, I was gonna say with the COVID crap, how do they know we're gonna be? Because they're bringing up another mask mandate starting at end of September and October.
Well, a lot of people are
Wait,
getting
they're
sick of
starting
it.
another one?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna be starting. Everyone's wearing masks, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But how do they know that they're gonna do that?
It's going back to that. He bought it up. He bought it
Jeff
up.
Bezos.
Not Jeff Bezos. Bitch. What's his name again, Miss Khaki?
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. You
Kevin
suck a
Gates.
dick, Kevin. You suck a dick, bitch. Bill Gates. He's the one who said it. He even laughed at it. He laughed at it.
I'm sure Kevin Gates laughed at it too.
Oh my god! Listen,
There's not hostility right now. You guys need to take a deep breath.
for real.
I was talking to you right now.
Oh me? I'm over.
Hey, I'm about to call your girl to come over and chill you out.
Oh my god, bro! Listen, I'm about to go home and just go to sleep.
Ah,
Wow.
that's wild.
Very.
Continue with Bill Gates, please,
Ugly.
Or Kevin Gates? Which
or
one?
Kevin Gates, whoever you want, whichever one's of the Gates family. Or if you want to talk about Jeff Bezos, please continue.
Jeff Bezos, bro. Fuck this. All right.
Back to Nathan's point about the masks.
Exactly. But he had something to do with it though, because
With COVID?
he laughed at it because he said there's gonna be another pandemic, and he laughed at it.
Okay.
He had like a smirk to it.
But then it's
And
just
like the second wave is just gonna be even stronger.
That's what
But
he
we
said.
take out, like,
kind of all knew that there was going to be another wave of COVID because even in the beginning when that first happened, when we first went to the lockdown, we didn't know how long it was going to take. Then they kind of like rushed the process of having people
Round
out
two,
there.
going another depressed phase.
Yeah,
Oh my god, dude.
all over again. I'm gonna have to just fucking start smoking a shit ton of weed all over again. I fell back into that shit so fucking
Unpopular
hard.
opinion, though, I kind of liked lockdown.
You ain't down?
I got
I know.
depressed
I-
as crap.
No. Like,
So did I.
yeah.
So did
I
I.
was
also was
bad.
depressed, but like I think because I was depressed and I was able to stay home, it wasn't that bad.
But that's why
I
I
didn't
think
have to go anywhere.
That's
That was
why
I was
I-
depressed, you know.
I can't
Yeah.
stay in my
It's like a
house
whole-
longer than I want to. I can't just binge watch.
See, I can't either, but I was like, my whole family was locked down, so I was like, in my sister's
I live in a
house.
trailer, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I-
Nathan, you
I'm-
might have to like move in like
He's gonna be outside just chilling with a mask on. He's like,
He's gonna be out there.
Get the little toys, the little fishing toys that you can have in a little
No,
kitty
in,
Oh, really?
in COVID, during COVID, Martin got I got Martin. They're like they're sticky. They like they're balls that stick to the ceiling. So we
Cool.
would get hella bored and lay on the couch and literally just throw it for hours, just throwing it, and they.
What I would do is grab it and probably throw it at someone's face to see if it
Dude.
sticks.
We used to throw 'em on the
that guy got
walls.
I
cheese.
used to throw them in my hair. I get so
just to
pissed
fuck
off.
around. Just
But like for hours, you just sit there and like throw.
and it was
at the ceiling.
entertaining because it was like a glowy ball, so you smack it and it's just glowing.
I do my head already ringing with that ADHD. I'm like,
Mhm.
have you seen that game where it's like the Pop Darts?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would do that for hours.
I'm pretty sure you would.
damn.
Yeah. But back to the whole thing with COVID and the mask mandate.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates and
Bill
Kevin
Gates.
Gates. Respect them.
Kevin
Shout out
Gates,
to you guys.
Wiz Khalifa,
Ramon hates Jeff Bezos. We just learned that.
Jeff Bezos.
Why do you hate Jeff Bezos?
I don't hate Jay.
You got mad every time I kept bringing him up.
I know
Today,
Jeff
Junior.
Jeff Bezos. There you go. God,
Did Amazon fuck you over? Or what?
dang, fuck. I never touch foot on Amazon. If I'm being completely honest.
Never touch foot on Amazon, but you order stuff on Amazon.
I touch. All right, whatever, bro.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Did I miss anything?
Nah, we were just talking about the whole thing with Jeff Bezos. The beef the beef that I have with
What
that
did he do
ball.
wrong?
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it. What didn't he do wrong? He's just rich.
You hate all rich people? or-
Yeah, because
That's
I think
fine.
you're kind of jealous.
Aren't we all, though?
Yeah.
What about Elon Musk? What do you think about Elon Musk?
Elon, that was super fucking smart.
Dude, what about how he
He
named
is
his kid?
super fucking smart.
How he named his kid?
Because he couldn't name his kid something else, so then he...
He wanted to be unique and named him after a cyborg.
A whole ass Wi-Fi passcode to his
He said, that way I can never forget my Wi-Fi password.
when they ask him, "Hey, what's your Wi-Fi password?"
plot twist. The kid's name is his safe code.
Wow, bro,
Do you believe? You think he's gonna nuke Mars so he can restart?
I don't know.
Because
I mean, he got the money. I'm thinking at this point, he's just trying to blow it wherever he can.
I mean, didn't he send like a Tesla out there or something like that to outer space?
I could see him doing that.
Yeah.
I don't.
was like,
I know that
what?
he was going to send like a rocket and have, people pay to go.
But why would he nuke Mars for? Like, what's the reason?
So, because you know how Mars is all frozen.
Right.
So by putting a nuke there and blowing parts of it up,
Uh-huh.
it could restart. What is that word I'm looking for? Anyways, I'll restart like an ecosystem or something like that, and the water will thaw out,
Right.
and then they'll send another ship up there and try, but there's gonna be waves. The first person that actually gets there, they're dead.
Oh.
And then they'll probably be
Wow,
like, it'll
okay.
take about 5 tries to even start. So that's why he
5
wants to
tries.
create AI.
They're basically
who-
trying to reboot Mars.
Yeah.
trying to shut him off and turn it back. on.
It's like Mars
find
has-
all the Martians there.
Yeah.
Mars is like the old ass 360, the red ring of death. Fix it. Oh my god! Yeah.
And
Oh,
how you liked
predicting
it.
about the next lockdown.
Uh-huh.
So I think maybe it will happen again.
I don't know if they'll shut everything down again.
I don't think so. I don't think that they.
they'll, because I think that at least for schools, as long as you're like even have the first vaccination, I think you're good to go. So I find it very hard that they.
Well,
I'm not getting any more. Screw
I'm not-
think
that.
about
getting any more
there's
either.
one more slot open, one more empty slot for the vaccine.
Well, I think
That's
I
for
only
the kill
have 2.
shot, bro.
Is it good shot?
I think
Fuck
I
it, I'ma
have
get it.
2.
That's the transmitter.
Oh fuck it.
I think I
Fuck it.
have 3. I have the first 2,
I have
and then
3.
I think I got
Uh,
the booster.
I feel like you would have had to done
3.
that for school.
I did because I was working at.
We had to do it every for everything.
3. And
Yeah.
then there's that empty slot as a fourth.
I had to
one.
do it for like if I wanted to continue applying to like police departments. So I had to have
only
all
have
3.
2 because of Fresno State.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you have to get it.
I know a lot of people that did it and they got in trouble for it, but
Yeah,
God
I know,
damn.
especially Fresno State, they were cracking down hard on if
Mhm.
you didn't
They're like-
submit your documents.
or you have to then you have to go into the one of the gyms and you have to go test.
They were super strict on it, but I think it's still it's up to your own opinion how you feel about it, how you take
Yeah.
it. If you want to do it, cool. If not, then that's your risk.
Like the boosters? No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If anything, if I was a school, I'd have been like, all right, sign a contract. If you get COVID, that means you're not getting nothing. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Or same thing with like workers. You know how like in Amazon, people were abusing the fuck out of all that
Oh
shit.
my God.
Like I would have them be signing like, okay, if you're not getting a shot, if you're not getting the booster,
You can't
then
get
you cannot get
PTO.
COVID pay time or PTO like that. Yeah.
You couldn't get overtime?
Huh?
You couldn't get overtime?
PTO.
Oh.
PTO.
Paid time off.
Bro, you know how many people scammed Amazon
Mm-hmm.
for that, bro?
And they would fake the whole COVID thing.
Back to back, whole ass 2 to 3 weeks.
They would
off.
get, bro, can you imagine 3 weeks worth of fucking paychecks already getting paid and you didn't
Yeah.
have to work?
You didn't have to work. You'll just
Dude,
be
you
like,
would be living the dream at home. Or the people
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
No,
yeah. They were.
They abused the whole
System.
Ramon
what's it
abused the whole system too.
The unemployment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
hey, cut that out. Cut that out for the one
No,
time.
it was crazy. My sister was making. I was working out of school, working. I mean, it was part time.
You get paid.
But she was still work. She was making more than I was.
But then it's even funny, you have to pay it all back.
Dude, I don't think she did.
Well, I'm
Even
saying
now.
in taxes over
Oh,
time.
yeah. But I was like, dude, he was still making. She was making hella.
Sorry.
Yeah.
They're like, FBI, open
Well, my
up.
sister did it.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, Dad, I'm going to do it. He's like, no, you're not. You're working. So I was working and doing senior year at school.
Yeah. That was weird for you, was it?
It was, I hated it. Because
How
it was
was-
my senior year. Like, I was on diving and stuff. And I was like, woo, senior year.
Diving through COVID.
Yeah. No, it was like 3 meets that we had. And then everything shut down. And then
Damn.
my dad's like, you're not sitting around at home. You're going to work. I'm like, okay. So I would work full time, and then school started like at 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I would go into the office and do Zoom classes, and then go back out to work, because that's when JS1 was getting redone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be disking and stuff like that. But it was weird because I felt weird working and going to school at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know a lot of people do it, but in high school I felt weird.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
And you're online.
Yeah, it was.
Surprised I
How was it
didn't
when
fail.
you graduated?
What?
When you graduated high school?
We graduated early too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We were gonna have the graduation ceremony. Then they were gonna just do a Zoom. I know Ryan at Bowler, they just did. They were gonna do a Zoom, or they were gonna walk a stage. I don't remember what they did, but we did was it was actually Jake and I on the same day. You take a picture with your family at the front, and then you walk up on the stage. The what's the guy? Principal would give you your thing, and then you would walk off. That was it. You walk. It was maybe 2-3 minutes long,
Mm-hmm.
and like people at home can watch it. It was. I would rather do that over and over again, besides sitting through a whole graduation.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And everyone's like,
But then it's just
"That
sucks 'cause-
sucks. You don't get to.
yeah,
do
you don't
that."
get to experience that.
I'm like, I don't give a crap. I would be bouncing my leg like nonstop.
That's true. It was long. Like once they said our names and all that, and we sat
Yeah.
down, we had to wait for everybody.
Everybody.
I've
yeah.
gone to like cannons, and like I went to my 2 sisters, and all they do is sit up, stand up, sit up, stand up, and then you have to go like it's like 4 days long of you have to sit through like a lesson plan of how to do it. And I'm like, yeah, no, screw that.
And I mean, we fucked around. Like I remember, we sat around like a good amount of our friends, so we were fucking around the entire time,
Yeah,
talking.
Clovis schools, they would crack down on that. They were pissed. Like there's people.
Of course
underneath
they would, man. Come on, white,
Yeah.
white
Like they would
people in
sit
French
underneath
Forks.
they would sit underneath the bleachers and watch people from below. I'm like, that's just creepy.
Yeah. That's the most.
Oh my God.
I remember that they were so strict on the phones.
Oh,
No
yeah.
cell phones and all that. And there was teachers that were
Phone in
there was teachers that were walking up to us and like having conversations. And I remember one teacher, he was just like, "Oh, like let's take a picture. Like, do you guys have your phone?" And like I'd be like, "We don't got our phone," but he would just try to play you to see.
Yeah.
See if you got your
No,
phone.
I was a good kid in school, so there were 2 of my teachers that were there. And the day of our graduation, he popped a tire,
Mhm.
so we were late to our graduation. So I couldn't give anyone my phone. So when I walked in, I was like, they're not gonna let me in. But my teacher was at the gate; she was one of us checking in. So she took my phone. I walked through the metal detector, and then she gave it back after. So then I had my phone the whole
You guys have metal
ceremony.
detectors?
Well, they were like scanning us, yeah, when we were
Yeah.
going in.
The same thing for my graduation. Same thing. Like we couldn't have phones.
Mhm.
metal detectors and everything. I was like, damn.
I know college graduation was way different. I know people are taking shotgunning and taking shots in the walkway.
Yeah. Well, and then for
Wow.
college, they said my name. I walked up, I got up, I walked the stage. They said my name, and there were still like hella lanes, so I literally just walked up to the side and left. Like after that, they were like, okay, like they didn't say you can go, but as long as you didn't leave anything. So they literally said my name. I sat down, I told my friends bye, and then like a group of us just got up and walked in.
I get a walk for welding school if I want
Do you?
to. Full on
Do it.
graduation.
Do it.
I'm not walking. There's no satisfaction in it. Titanic.
Oh, Godzilla.
Titanic did not
Gotcha.
actually. Titanic did actually not sink. It was a sister ship that sunk,
Really?
and the guy, the owner of it that built it, let all like the millionaires and stuff. He just wanted to kill him.
I've never heard of that.
They called it the Olympian or something
Yeah,
like that.
the Olympian.
You said that before.
It
The
wasn't
Olympian
actually-
sunk, but
Uh-huh.
it's a identical ship.
Mhm.
Really?
The only thing like off with it is one of the smoke pipes is like off by like a couple feet or something like that.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, because he put all the rich people in, right? And he was gonna go, I guess, but he never went on the ship.
And he's the one that sunk it.
Yeah, he's the one that sunk it. So his whole thing was to gather all the competition he had
Mm-hmm.
to just execute them, so he can keep everything himself.
So homeboy was just
Pretty
out there
much, yeah.
killing out billionaires
He
and
was
stuff
on
like
the
that.
ship.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So he was gonna go, but then I guess he forgot something, and then he just went back, made it seem like he forgot something, and then next thing you know, on the newspaper, he heard it sunk. So then he stayed with everything. He
Okay.
bought everything that the other families had that
Wow.
were on the
They said
ship.
it was an insurance claim. Like he was trying to get an insurance.
Mm,
People these days.
Like, dang.
that's
insurance.
wild. Holy shit. Man, and hey, even from the dead, bro, that dude's still claiming millionaires' lives.
Motherfucker was like, "Yeah, I'm finna run this bagger real quick." He made all those rich people sign money. Oh my god, dude, that's fucking hilarious, man.
That sucks. Man, that ship got hella bodies.
Waste of time. PS4 controller controlling it.
Well, they claimed those bodies too. They were also millionaires.
At least Subway subs don't include.
You're a dick. You're a fucking dick. That's too soon, Ramon.
Alright, my fault. Hey, it could have been worse than the Head and Shoulders commercial for Paul Walker.
Okay, that took a turn.
Alright.
That's a
My
good
fault.
turn.
My fault.
He said they found Paul Walker's head and shoulder in the
He
glove
said,
box.
hey, they said they found dandruff on Paul Walker because they found Head and Shoulders in the glove compartment. Oh, yeah, I'm going to hell for that for sure.
Yeah, we're not wrapping that up with Paul
No
Walker.
curveball, no fastball, just straight fucking gas right there.
Straight, all gas, no brakes.
All gas, no brakes. For sure.
Literally,
Literally.
all gas, no brakes.
Straight to a tree. oh,
Oh,
Lord.
shit, man.
Well, hey, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, that took a dark turn. Well, thank you guys for listening. Nathan, thank you for coming out, man.
Anytime.
If you want to plug in your socials, give a special shout out to
Hey.
family, friends.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. He's like, nope.
Nah. Just thank you for having me on,
Of course.
and always just growing up together.
Yeah.
And living life.
For
Keep
sure.
guys doing what you're doing, especially Cat in the back.
Mhm.
You're doing great. Yeah.
Cool.
You could
Appreciate
tag me
you.
on your Instagram or something like that.
Yeah, we'll
Sure,
tag you.
sure.
We'll tag you. We'll post about it. Yeah.
Because I want to shout you guys out on my Instagram.
Mhm.
So get more people to watch it. 'Cause it's funny. I'm sorry to keep this longer, but because like my dad's birthday, half the family listens to it.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I got bombarded by everybody asking.
Yeah,
about
like
that.
my uncle, my dad.
Yeah.
On the way to my surgery, my mom, my girlfriend, everyone.
Those poor souls were listening to
But
all
it was like
that.
the first episode, so it was like your background story.
God
Yeah.
damn. Yeah. Wow, they listen to our shit.
Shout out to them. Shout out to my wife, Emily. I said that.
For real. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
And I guaranteed if they hear about this, they're gonna listen to it.
Oh, for sure. They definitely.
Because they
are.
kept asking, I was like, "Oh, when you're gonna be on it? When you're gonna be on it?" I was like,
You know who I do
didn't
want
even
to?
tell them I was gonna be on it today.
Yeah. You know who I do want? Like, is your dad and Steve.
On it?
Yeah. I
If-
do want to do it like an interview style.
Not on a Sunday.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll figure that out. But just to have like an interview style with them.
My dad would
or
do
there was one that Kat was showing me this interview of it's you and your boss and you're asking questions. It was a
what would
YouTube.
you do different on the farm?
No, it's literally like it's a truth or drink. So they have to answer questions about you, or you have to answer questions about him. And if you don't answer, then you have to take a shot. Of
I'm drinking water. I'm putting out I'm
I think
drinking
he would
water.
drink water
Ask
all
Cap.
day. He's not
But I was
drinking.
like, I don't think he'd drink. But if I can get my hands on those questions, I think that'd be funny just to like do you and
It's on
Jeremy.
Amazon.
Is it that the boss's edition too?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It's like $50 though for that thing.
Is it?
Yeah, but you should, do my dad or Steve. That'd
Yeah.
be fun.
Because
Monk will be really good with it.
yeah, Steve's got some stories. I know
Or
he
you
does.
got to get Jake on it.
I definitely want Jake. BB was telling me about it.
Because he would do it. Because I think his friends were trying to do a podcast or something, and they quit it halfway through because it was just not working.
Damn.
It's okay. Shit
It
happens.
happens.
Yeah.
It
You
happens.
guys
I think
are-
what motivates us, especially if we start noticing like on the stat sheet of where it gets listened to.
And I would ask you about that. Like, well, the fact that you have someone like from Japan or something like that
Yeah.
listening to that's so cool.
I was like, I hearing my dumbass around the world.
Fresno's making out there. You know?
Hey, on me. Hey, whoever's the government of this, bro, you better thank us for this. Come on now.
Hey, so yeah, call my uncle and I would say do my dad. My dad would have fun with it.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, we will. And eventually we'll get
Yeah,
there.
he'll open up.
Hey, he'll hit me with the "What's up, Jason?"
I still can't believe he called you Jake.
I could never
My dad?
forget.
Yeah, you, tell him about this.
Well, it was at your graduation, right? Or was it
think
at
so.
the party? At your party. So you pulled up
Oh,
and he
yeah.
introduced me. And he's like, "Oh, look, this is my coworker. I work with them." And then your dad pops in from behind. He looks at me. He goes, "What's up, Jason? Long time no see." I'm like, "I'm not Jason."
I'm not your dad.
I was like, "I'm not Jason." And then he just walks off. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
'Cause he pulls off all hard, and then we start talking.
I was like, "Jason." I was like,
Imagine if you played it off like, yeah, oh, hey, how you doing?
"What's up, fool?"
That'd be so funny.
Oh my god!
Shout out to
bro.
Bimbo, man. Miss that
Bro,
dude.
shout out
Hope
to
he's
Bam
good.
Bimbo, bro.
Bam Bimbo.
Where is he?
Bam Bimbo.
He's
I miss him.
he's in Clovis. He lives in Clovis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I'd see him at Fresno State, and I'd be like, "What's up, Gun?" He'd be like, "Huh?" I'm like, "It's Nathan. You know me my whole life." He's like, "Oh, how are you?"
Yeah.
He would just disappear, and they're like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "Library." I'm like, "Why?"
He's always been book smart, been intelligent as hell.
Well, because didn't he go to New York for a while?
Yeah, he went to Connecticut.
Nah,
Yeah. He was out there trying to be a priest.
good for him.
Good for him. All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Much love. Much respects. Thanks, Nathan, for being out here. Y'all have a good one. Peace.